it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I am here today with a little card making video. So this is some cards which I made for my husband to take into his work colleagues, and since then one of them has ordered 20, so I'm back making some more, and I thought, why don't I just make it into a little video. So I'm going to use some Brusho powders and some heat embossing. So the heat embossing, the embossing powders I'm using, I've got this Paper Mania one in silver, which I feel like I've had it quite a long time. Well, I mean, it's half full or a third full. And then the other one I've got here is a Nuvo embossing powder in white. Is it just called white? Glacier white. And this one I use a lot, and I do have another one in my backup drawer because it's a favourite of mine. I am working on some multimedia paper or mixed media paper, because I'm out of watercolour paper, and I had this in my stash, and actually it's working really well. So this is just from Hobbycraft, and what I've done is I've chopped it up into pieces which are, I think, 6 by 8 centimetres. And the first thing I'm going to do is a little bit of heat embossing. So I'm going to, the next time the magic, I'm going to suddenly be looking down at my desk, and I'm going to just do that quickly because everybody knows how to heat emboss. But just in case you don't, I'm showing you that. And then I'm going to do the Brushos part. It looks like, when I do it, that I've murdered a Smurf. I've not figured out a way, apart from, I suppose I could put on rubber gloves, which I don't know if we have any. But it's okay, I don't mind looking like I have blue hands. They're reasonably clean at the moment. The first time I did these was last Friday, and then we went out in the evening, and I said to my husband, I said, some people, you know, get a manicure before they go out. I look like I've, as I say, murdered a Smurf. I had bright blue hands. So anyway, I will crack on now, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, bye now. Okay, so you've just watched me do some heat embossing. So I've got two slightly different designs. This one is a tree which came from this stamp set. What's rubbish, isn't it? Which I got, I just showed in a haul I did earlier this week. And this is from an indigo, what's it called? Indigo Blue? One of the box magazines, and I've used this kind of swirly tree. And then the other one is from a Tonic Studios magazine that they sell direct, which seems to be different than the ones they occasionally put out in the supermarkets. So this one I've done in white, and this one I've done in silver, and they both have some extra little snowflakes, which I did with my WOW embossing pen. So the other things I'm going to use, as I said, this is a Brusho project. So I used 3 Brushos. I used turquoise, cobalt blue, and Prussian blue. And as I say, it's a bit messy, but that's okay. The other thing I've got here is just a spray bottle with plain water. I've got a spray bottle that's got diluted bleach. I think I put about that much bleach in, and the rest was water. I've got some washi tape, can't speak, and I better get a bit of kitchen roll because this is a messy thing, and I am a messy person. So for me, when I am working with powders that I'm like spraying, what I try and do is spray some water on the back. Seems to stop it being quite, see, look at that, I've still got some red there, that's going to be a disaster. Okay, so I've just sprayed a bit of water and hopefully that'll help it in a moment. Now I want to mask off the bottom part because there is going to be snow on the ground. So I'm just using this washi tape, like so. I am going to spray a bit of water on, and then I'm going to just shake some brush on. I think the holes I've made are very small. Here we go, I've got another pen if I need to unclog it a bit. So there's that. And then the Prussian blue is just a wee bit, I think it's a bit darker. Okay, so the other thing I've got here is just a paintbrush with just some plain water, so that I don't really want sort of too many crystals left. I don't mind a bit of patchiness, but yeah, like that. And then I'm gonna just try and pick some up on the tree. I don't really want those big pools of it like that. So I think what I need is a wee bit more. Just, it looks a wee bit pale there. I think this one's okay. So again, like so. Okay. Now, I am no artist, so I'm sure there are people that are really proficient with brushes looking on in horror at my technique, but I quite like the result. So now I'm going to take my diluted bleach and just squish a wee bit on there, and now I have a very fine little brush because it spreads like billio, and I'm just going to look, I don't want it to spread quite that much. So I've got the sort of focused areas of snowflakes, but I'm just using the bleach to kind of add a bit more snowflakey looks. So it's not as pinpoint exactly. So you can see even with using this really thin brush, it still really spreads. So that is that one now. I think here I am finished. Yeah. So the next thing I did was just to add a black mat underneath. So this is one of the ones I did last week. And it was one I had left over, so that's handy because I've got one ahead for this next batch. So yeah, so I thought they were fun to do. You can see how by the time I've done 20 I will be a bit of a blue-handed person. But I hope that you enjoyed that, and I will see you again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.